Hey. Da-da-dum. Trying to get this sorted. Bear with me. Right. I am not used to Android at all, and for some reason this is playing me up now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right. YouTube. Just so I can see the questions if you have any. I do apologise for this. Hey. Right. We are there. We got no questions and answers. What's going on here? Got live chat on there, but not on here. Okay. Can't see it on here. I'll have to look on the computer, but I can see what's going on, so we know what I'm doing. Right. We are live. Hi, guys and girls. I'll go back. Just trying to sort this YouTube rubbish out. We're there. Right. Sorry about that. I did get everything set up and ready to run, but for some reason, nothing came up. So, where are we? Hope you've all had a good week. I have been busy, which is great. What we're going to do tonight is we'll update you on the Buccaneer that we've been working on. And then we're going to go straight into using the Candies. There's a young lady by the name of Hansi, has a YouTube channel called Nerd Forge. Now, this young lady a few weeks ago did an incredible piece of work using Alclad to metallizers, making armor out of leather, I believe it was. Absolutely fantastic. Looked amazing. Now, the young lady's going to do some more work on something that she's doing. I haven't got a clue what, but she's going to be using the Candy Violet enamel. So this was a good opportunity to do something like in the Q&A where I could physically show you how to do something. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And we're going to go right the way through it. Possibly... So all the way through, I'm going to do 2 colours. So basically what I've done so far is I black glossed this last night. There. It's just a standard Alclad 2 gloss black base, which is ready to rumble. Now, I saw something on a Facebook page the other day that gloss black base takes at least a week to dry. This is absolutely rubbish. If you spray it properly, like this was sprayed last evening, about 8:30 last night, and it's perfectly dry, touchable, no issues at all. It's hard as nails, ready to rumble. So we'll go through that in a minute anyway. Right, Buccaneer, where were we? Well, as you can see, she's painted. She looks great. Don't know how the video is going to pick it up. There's a little bit of glare. Let me move this out of the way for a moment. There's a little bit of glare here, so we'll get rid of the towel. Hopefully it'll sort it out a bit. As you can see, she's all been done in ALCE 124, which is the 024, which is the REF Desert Sand. Now, let me just unplug that a second. she is literally ready for decals, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. So she's had a couple of coats of Aqua Gloss, and like I said, she's ready to go. Now, I had a book here. I'll save the page, which is all about Operation Granby, which is the first Gulf War. Ooh, come on. That's it. Which has actually got the correct plane, which is the Fighting Pirates, is it? Get it right in a minute. Flying Pirates, whatever. Anyway, that's that aircraft we're going to be doing. Just trying to get it so it's not so white. There you go. And brilliant little book. If you're doing a Buccaneer, on target, produced in 2008 by the Aviation Workshop Publications. Brilliant book. Did some research just to check it out. So that's going to be later on. Anyway, right. I'm going to do this straight on the desk. It's easier. You'll be able to see it better. It should be fine. Okay. Right. First of all, obviously, airbrush. Tonight I'll use the HPC, which is my, at the moment, my go-to airbrush. She was cleaned up Saturday before I sprayed the Buccaneer. I haven't cleaned it since. I have cleaned it, but I'm not thorough, stripped down. So we'll see how that works out for me. I'll go from there. Right. So what we're going to do, let me get rid of my mouse. It's still working. Yes, I did. It's taking a little bit longer at the moment. If you can give them a few more weeks just to sort out the import issues, then we'll be up and away and you'll have no trouble. All right, Rog? But I have spoken to him about it and we should be having no problem after a few weeks. It's taken a little while and it's all down to Brexit. Right, so, we're going to sort out for this young lady from Nerf Forge. Give her a subscribe. She's well worth it. She does some amazing stuff with different bits and pieces and paints. Anyway, so we've got our gloss black base down. I was going to do some tonight, but I think time's going to be against us a little bit. If we get a chance, I'll just lace a little bit of gloss black base down. Well, a little bit of gloss black base down. But we'll see. Right. So got the compressor is set to about 12 psi. You don't need any more. It's something you do not blast on. Okay. Now, the shinier the coat, the better quality your candy is going to be. Evening, Cam. Hope you're all right, mate. Now, this was a test bottle of a high shine product, which I think has been sent to Hansi. When I got the bottle, it did have a funny label on it, and you won't be able to see because it's been messed off, but it does say on there F something shiny, so that gives you an idea what we're looking at. And I don't know if you can see the top of that lid, but that is very, very, very shiny on there. It looks like metal around the top of the bottle. That's how good it is. Okay, right, so don't do this. Get a pipette. But I'm going to do it this time. I'll make a mess. I always do. You can see I've dribbled a little. I wouldn't advise doing it like that. Do a pipette. Keep yourself clean. Make sure if you're going to have a bottle open like I just have, put it in a holder, which is not that one. It's the other one. I will learn in a minute. I've been at work all day, so I've got an excuse for a change. So that's in there. Okay. Right. So we're just checking our flow, which is absolutely fine. Now we're just starting off with an ordinary gloss black base. It's nothing hard about doing this. The emails that come in are monotonous because they're exactly the same question. Why is it not drying? Because you're putting down too thick. You know, you just a couple of coats over, job done. And if it cracks, it's your own fault because you've blasted it. It's the air get underneath it. Yeah, all right, mate. Super job. Yeah, always. That's the only glue that I use. I sometimes use a bit of poly, but I got that one and the thick set one that I use. Sorry, the quick set one that I use. Maybe a bit of super glue. I don't use poly cement at all. So here we go. Right. So all we're going to do. Hansi doesn't need to be shown this. I saw her paint that chrome, and that was fantastic. No, I haven't got a mask on. You won't be able to see it, but there is a fireplace just behind my desk here. I have the window open. Evening, Steve. I've got airflow through, which is dragging it away from me. The window is open. It's blowing a hooey outside. It's blowing a gale outside. So the air would be taken straight down out of my way. But normally I'd use a mask. I always advise it. So all we're going to do with this is have it nice and I'll try and keep it level. Normally I'd have it angled at me. And all we're going to do is from a distance of about 4 to 5 inches, get a nice shiny coat over her. We're misting it on. We're not blasting it. What I mean by blasting, I'll show you in a second. Right, so that is extremely, extremely shiny. Can you see that? If I tilt that, see, there you go. You can see the light above my head perfectly well. So she is bright. Evening, Manuel. I hope I said it. Cool. I hope I said it correctly, Manuel. Nice to see you in Portugal, my friend. So we have a nice shiny surface. Simple as that. It's all we need to begin with. Now we'll leave that to one side to dry. It will be touch dry already, but I like to leave it a little bit more. Hello, Freddie. How you doing, fella? I ain't as posh as you, mate, yet. Focus is out. Okay, I'll sort it. Hang on. It looks good on my computer. Give us a second. Push that in. There you go. Is that a bit better? Oh, good stuff, buddy. See, on my computer, it looked absolutely brilliant. It could just be the way it's going at the moment and the way things are. I'm sorry, but that's out of my thing. It's something to do with YouTube, I think. But there you go. All right. Anyway, so we're going to do this one exactly the same. Just keep the dust off it because that has been drying a couple of days. I didn't cover it up. So literally, just got lightly do it again. Give it a nice mist coat. Oh, my Lord, we run out. Bit cleaner. Yes, Fred. I know I should have used a pipette. Oh, good. Cheers, Cam. So we're just gonna so we have two shiny, nice shiny metallic finishes. I think this is the chrome, but there you go. I don't know what this actually is. I think it is the chrome that with the new chrome that's coming out, high shine. I know this one has been sent to Hansi to use. So let me just clean up 2 seconds with the airbrush. Again, people say to me, oh, it's so awful to clean the airbrush out after enamels. Really? Okay. So, yeah, I see you, Fred. All we're going to do, mix it in. First little squeeze. That is Alclad airbrush cleaner in there. It's a bottle I've had for 7 years, and it's been used and abused constantly for those 7 years with airbrush cleaner. Tip the first one out, blow it out, touching the bottom, give it a blow back. Done. Okay, whether it tiny amount, and just blow through into your airbrush pot. That's it. That's all you never go. How I'm not blue. Oh, right. And that's how easy it is to clean anything that we do out, apart from the gloss black, which does take a little bit to get out, but it's exactly the same method, just a couple of deuces in it. So, right, now the young lady is going to use Alc 712, which is Candy Violet Enamel. Lovely comment. Admin spammer. Spanner. Oh, right. I'm sorry, mate. I haven't even learned how to do that yet. I've only done these a couple of weeks. You're the pro, buddy. Hello, Simon. How you doing, bud? So we have our beautiful Candy Violet Enamel Alc 712. Yeah, I've never ever used it, believe it or not, Fred. I've used the others, so I actually do know what I'm doing for a change. Now, we use that one first. Okay, so there is our nice, shiny, and I will just prove to you. I think I've got to look at feel if this is wet, aren't I? But it's dry. Now I can touch it. No problem. Perfect. I shouldn't do that. I don't recommend it because you'll put your crap onto it. You'll put your grease onto it from your fingers. Then all we're going to do, I'll lay it down flat again. I'll try and do it towards the camera if I can. Trouble is, you can see how shiny it is with all the lights I've got in here. That way. Ooh. Okay. And all we're going to do, lightly, again, go over it gently. You're misting it again. Again, I've had emails this week. Why don't your candies dry? Because you're blasting them. Don't blast them on. Now, the rivet detail in this is coming up absolutely beautiful. This is an old Edard kit, which will never get built. So I'm just doing it, using it as a base. And that's all I'm doing. Just building the colour up. Very little work. I haven't changed the air pressure at all. I very rarely do change it. Apart from the gloss black base, I'll turn it up to about 15 max. And there we have, whether you're going to be able to see it or not, is our beautiful. Hang on, let me put this airbrush down so I feel a bit comfortable. Now, looking on my screen, that's coming up extremely violet. But how it'll show up on camera, I don't know. But that's how you get it. I could give that some more because she'll be dry by now. See what I mean? She's dry. People are saying it doesn't dry. It does. Okay. Right, let me do it so I can see what I'm doing. Obviously, the shinier you get the base, the better. This Edard plastic isn't perfectly flat. So I would say clean it up with micro mesh first, polish it, and away you go. And I haven't polished the gloss black base either. That's better. Now, that is really violet. I hope Hansi, if Hansi does see this, she will see the violet coming through. If you are there, Hansi, just let me know, just so I know I'm doing it right for you. I'm doing what you need to see. So there you go. There's the there. the violet. It seems funny because I know it's coming through correct on screen, but on my Mac it's back to front. That's why I'm struggling. So there you go. That's the violet. Piece of cake. Absolutely lovely colour. And obviously we got up here, we got cobalt blue, bottle green, emerald green, candy red, golden yellow, orange, lemon, yellow, indigo enamel, ruby red, and another one is almond glass, but that we use for aircraft. Anyway, again, just tip it back, your excess, put your lid on like I didn't that time. I always said to Fred will tell me off, because I always say to Fred, put your lid back on, dude, but you don't do it. So just blow the excess through. Then the same routine, just to clean the airbrush out. Take that away. It's just a beautiful violet colour on the cloth. Blow the excess out. Do a blowback. And just a small blow through. That's all you need. And then tip it out. Okay. Now, if you can clean out acrylics as fast as that in an airbrush, show me, because I'd love to know how you do it. Right, that's the violet. There we go. Now, so we're back to just the plain old silver. And we're going to just go with the electric blue. Now, I've never used this colour. Well, that's a lie. I have, but I use it as heat. I use this along with the transparent blue for heat stains. So this will be first for me, as such. I have sprayed every single one of the other colours, every single one, every single metal, every single mil spec. It's just the candies that I very, very rarely use, simply because Aqua crap. Yeah, sorry, mate. I thought it might be. So we're back to just the plain, and I'll try and do it at an angle. And all we're doing is laying thin coats down. In this day and age of wanting everything in a hurry, people think you can blast it on. I should have shown you before, but what people were saying about it. Sorry, I have to use it at this end. That's better. I'm just basically bringing up the colour. It's got my greasy finger marks on there somehow. What we'll do, we'll make the electric blue really ping out on the front of the wing. Just like so. And then we'll thinner coats on the rear so you can see a definition of colour. I'm sorry that's funny angle. Next week, or next time I do it, I know to move the camera overhead. I have two cameras, so it's not an issue. So that's nice, actually. Excuse me, itching my nose. Right, so now we have the electric blue. And she looks... Yeah, I've never done a car. I've never built a car, Fred. Perhaps that's something I should do one of these days. So there you go. There's your electric blue. And that is electric blue. I do like that. Wonder what I can do in that. Right. That's that. Now, lid on. How much paint have I got left in there? Plenty for a second. What happens if you blast it? This is the problem. Okay. Right. So, someone who's been spraying acrylics all the time, don't know how to spray enamels or enamels. Everything we spray at 10 to 12 psi, except for the gloss black base, which turn it up to 15, maybe 18. Okay, so right, you come in, somebody's blasting it on like you would enamel because that's crap. Oh look, oh, I'm doing a quick coat. Oh, look at this brilliant colour, but it's running, it's everywhere, it's hideous, and that will take forever to dry. Now, you saw me paint that, and I've no cuts. This is live, so what can I do? I'm going to look like a total idiot if this don't work, but there you go. The drying situation, that will never dry. That will take days to dry. Like the gloss black base, if you overblast it, it's going to take days to dry. This, look, I'm touching it, I'm holding it, and it's dry on that wing. Okay, that's not going to dry. Whether it be of a gloss black base, just straight on plastic, on any metal, I never recommend using a different product underneath anything that we do. I know there's major issues that we have with Gunzi, and just for the record, this camera will flick off and flick on again in a moment. We do have issues with only one product, which is Gunzi, that I know it doesn't work over, but I cannot recommend anybody using Tamara Gloss. Hello, we have a Dudley coming in, I think. There should be no issues if you use our product. And if you don't, how can we justify what's wrong with it? So there you go. That's a quickie for Hansi, just to show how to use the gloss black base. And then what I'll just do quick while I'm not looking at the screen. How hard was that to clean up? Job done. Yeah, I must do a car, Fred. I've never really thought about it. Perhaps I should do one. I've always been an aircraft fan, as you know. But perhaps cars are the way for me forward. So, there you go. Now, again, people moan about the smell with Alclad 2. I've got no issues with the smell. Yeah, I'll build one. I'll speak to Rob and get one ordered in. I'll see if I can find something that's going to ping out a bit with the candy colours. And that'd be nice to have a full silver gloss back. I want to use that stuff as well. Anyway, to go back to the smell, I had no smell in the room until I just cleaned up the desk. So please excuse, as I said, this is not Vallejo. This is literally this stuff. Alc 307 airbrush cleaner. Just decanted into another bottle because it's easier for me to put in the airbrush. You know, it's so simple. Yeah, so that's how to do your candies, Hansi. If you ever watch this, bless your heart. Thanks for using our products. I'm glad you're getting on well with them. I know the others have been sent to you and they're on the way. Like I said, give Hansi a look at Nerd Forge or search Nerd Forge on YouTube. Give her a look, a like, and a subscribe. She's a good girl and she's extremely talented. The word nerd is used very lightly nowadays. She is a real nerd, and I like her. I like the way she thinks. I like the way she works. I like what she does. Okay, right. Let me just grab a bottle of water quick because I'm so unintentionally stunned already. Right, now we've got 15 in here. Excuse me, I had a quick vape. I do apologise. Right, 15 people. I said if we get 10 plus, we'll sort of giveaway out. Yeah, go for it, Randy. Let me know at the end what you actually think. I mean, what I did and how you did it. Because I know I got Fred, I got Simon, who I know quite well. Steve, Rog, they're great people, but I don't expect full honesty from them to say if it's any good. You know, it's nice if people like it. I do appreciate the likes, but we'll do. Anyway, I said I would do a giveaway. I forgot to say to Rob, so I'm doing this off my own back. So what I'm going to do, we've had 15 in here. Of all the 15 people, I'll PM you. Well, I'll PM you or DM you, direct message you with if you've won. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I'll just pick one at random. Obviously, it will be none of the Alclad boys. So Cam and Fred, you're out of it, mate. We'll do it like that. Be good stuff. And we'll sort out a bottle of, say, we'll do the late RAF set for now. How's that? Which I think is 3, which will be the Alclad 004, 003, and I know which the other one is. I've just got to find it. 001. So it's RAF Extra Dark Sea Grey. It will be RAF Ocean Grey and RAF Medium Sea. No, I lied there. RAF Dark Green, RAF Ocean Grey, and RAF Medium Sea Grey. That's what you'll get. Oh, right. I can see you laughing. Yeah, if you win, we'll sort it out, Stephen. I'll put all the names in the hat, and I'll let Lynn pick one out after the session, and then I'll DM you, and then that'll be 3. I mean, it'll probably be RLM 71, 72, and 65. Yeah, hell blow. That sort of thing. All right, but well, I'll tell you what. I'll send you the DM. You tell me what you want. There'll be 3 colours. There you go. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm on water. So I hope that helped just doing those. If you want me to show you how to do anything, how to produce what I produce and how the other boys in the Alclad gang do, like Cam, Fred, who's here, lovely people. You got Steve, you got Glyn, who's our car man more than Fred, really. Mick, he's another aircraft man. Cam's a bit of everything. It's, you know, if you want me to do it, I'll do it like that. It's easy. Sometimes it's easy to see things. I mean, apart from some fools just left the airbrush full of paint. This is the worst thing you could ever do. So please excuse me. And I'll just clean that up quick. But yeah, I mean, what I can do now, I'll just go over with Aqua gloss just to seal that in. Then job's a good one. So Rob's going to swear at me now. I'll give him 3 paints away. He's busy enough as it is, which is lovely to think Rob is busy because he's a great, great guy, as all of the Alclad boys will tell you. We have a great laugh when we're at Telford. I'm not sure, again, I don't want to bring Telford up particularly, but it is our favourite weekend of the year. Mine in particular. I know Fred loves it now. Mick loves it. There you go. Northerner. Yeah. The reason we don't do paint charts, I'll show you in a minute, Steve. The reason we don't do paint charts is they are an absolute fortune to produce. With the printing processes, it's difficult to get the exact colour. Now, Fred and Cam will back me up on this. I personally mixed and tinted every single colour apart from the first 11 that were ever released. When I joined Alclad, there were only 11 different colours in the mil-spec range. Now we have 99. I will guarantee every single colour is on point. And I make the pigments, and then young Rob does his magic to make them into airbrush ready. So there you go. Anyway, right. Just a quickie, Steve. I hope you're still going to be here, because that's leaking. That's better. Quickie. Now, you'll see I changed airbrushes. The reason being is I don't particularly like this one. Oxford blue. Do we not do that? No, we do the royal blue, Oxford blue. I know the one you want. I'll have a word with Rob and see if I can get on. Randy, here we go. Look. If I quickly pick out from up here an early set, what have I got? Dark roof, dark, see grey, keep looking, Mark. Everything's up here, but it's not in numerical order. It should be, but I'm not fussy. Medium sea grey. Nope, wrong one. Beg your pardon. Dark earth, dark green, interior grey green. Underneath would be sky. Here you go. Right, this is just the we're early World War II, pre 1940. I can't remember the date. I saw it yesterday and I've forgotten the date they changed over. But we have the RAF dark green, which is a fantastic colour. We've got the Sky Type S, which is your duck egg blue, if you like. That's not, well, it is a blue, but I call it a greeny colour. You've got the British Interior grey green, which is a lovely, lovely colour. And your RAF dark earth. So that's your early Spitfires, your bomber command ones, like young Fred has just built. Hello, young Richard. Nice to see you, fella. Ah, wicked, mate. Appreciate it. It's a shame you can't use them, but I do totally understand. I really do understand, obviously. And I hope you're keeping well, my friend. So yeah, so that's just a set. There are. It's hard to show. One day I will show up on my work rack and show you what's going on. Well, Randy, they're going to be. They're available when you do something else. Give us a shout. We'll sort you out. Simple. So I'll put them away later. But yeah, simples. Right. Where were we? Buccaneer. Oh, hang on. Let me just. This is the brush that I always use for thingy, and I ain't cleaned it out properly, so I'm a mapper. So I'll use the CR3. Was that you, Stephen, who asked me about? I've done it already, mate. I'm sorry, Northerner. I have a video up on my YouTube channel which shows you how to just mask any canopy. But it's simple the way I do it. But it's not something I can do live because you've got to be so close up. Very, very difficult. But yeah, Aqua Gloss is simple to use. Do not shake this bottle. You'll get bubbles and not good. So there we go. Fred's going to laugh at me again because I'm always moaning at him. And that's all dry. So all we're going to do is, oh, it's still high, isn't it? Because I blasted. Back down to 10 to 12. And all we're doing giving up light coats. If it looks wet, it's too wet. Right, so we'll leave that a few seconds. We'll do the electric blue. That looks horrible where that was blasted. All we're doing, I just want to, I shouldn't say this, I don't think, because he'll get embarrassed, but I want to thank Richard Roberts, if he's still here. Oh, right, yeah, I've got to sort the other part out, just respray it. But I've done mine in the Desert Storm version, so it is a single colour. So, yeah, just going back to what I was saying. I'm going to thank Richard Roberts, because without Richard, he knows what I think about him. I wouldn't be doing this, and I certainly wouldn't be in the lucky position I'm in now. Gloss be used over acrylics. This is acrylic. This is our only acrylic in the range. It's the only one we produce that is water, or say water based. It is water based, but it's the only one in the range that we do, which is acrylic. So you can see I did that a second ago. It's already dry, ready for another coat. So yeah, I'd like to thank Richard publicly for getting me where I am. I hope that helps you, buddy. He's a nice guy, one of the loveliest guys. Just, are you still? If you're still there, Richard, I hope you're there. I just got to show you something, mate, because it's still here. I will arrange when this is over to come down and see you. It's a bit dusty at the moment, but she's here. And the other one is in its box, ready to go. And one of the bombs has fallen off, but I will sort it out again, ready to bring to you and polish everything up. So she's got a bit dusty over the time. My fault. But she still looks fantastic, fella. I think that was, what, 8 years ago now, Richard? Blimey, really? Did that just go on and off? Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Right, so that's dry. That's dry, ready for another one. I'm going to bring that down to you. When this lockdown's lifted and we can all live again, I'll bring that down. I always promised I would come down, and I will. And that is literally it. That's sealed. It's still working, isn't it? Yeah, Roger, that click on and click off, mate. That's just to tell me that I've done half an hour. So that's easy. Right, yeah, so let me just put some water into this. Now, to clean this out, it needs water, not the one I'm drinking. This is an old bottle of water. Blow it all through. Tip some water in. Don't be messy like me. Same brush as I used to clean the enamel out. If you put airbrush cleaner in this, Cornwall, are you down in Cornwall now? Have you moved? Oh, right, you want the flat coat. Okay. So basically that was ready for decals, Randy. And then seal it up. Another coat on top of the decals. And you'll get no yuck. You'll get no silver. Let me just clean this airbrush out. Oh, right. Lovely. Lovely part of the world, mate. I love it down there. I will definitely come down. I promise you. I've always said I would. And I'm sure Mick Burr will be coming with me. Right, so that's clean. Right, chop it over to that one. Right. Da, 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 da. Please excuse me for climbing all over here, but I have all my flat coats up high because they are purely a finishing coat. Right, let's put this away. Just blow that through just in case. So again, that's the flat coat, this is the matte. All we're going to do now is satin, matte, and gloss. There's only 3 finishing coats. Yeah, we're cut down now. We had 3 or 4. We had light gloss, medium gloss, and all that stuff. Now we're just going to have satin, matte, and gloss. So again, give this one a good shake. This is a new formula. It does work absolutely brilliant. Hello. Bye. Here we go. Drop it in. And oh, he's good. He's very good, mate. Cheers. And all we're going to do is flatten straight on top of that acrylic, which is going to kill the brightness. But as you can see already, she's matted straight down. Leave that a few seconds to dry. Again, people say the matte coat is iffy. Ooh, Tamaya clear flat. Yeah, I've heard some really nasty stories about that stuff. Right. So I'll just clean this up quick. I think my good lady is on the way to bed soon. She just popped in and I was quite rude. I didn't mean to be that rude to her. And again, same routine, just to clean it out. Yeah, telly's gone on. Blow it through. Dip it out. Job's a good one. Airbrush is clean. At the end of every session that I use, I tend to do what you call it. Right, Randy, where are you? I don't know if you can see that. That's the matte coat. That's completely matte. Totally matte. All right. Now, and look, you saw me do it. That's an enamel. They're all available, John. Everything's available. Everything that I show you is available. You can get it from Alclad2online.co.uk or off eBay. It's on eBay. But the gloss is slightly different. It's up there. But I'm going to do a whole evening on the gloss because you need to understand, or I need to understand where people are going wrong. But if you see there, the electric blue is all dried up nicely, looking fantastic. And that one. So you can see the gloss, the difference between. Put my finger in that. You can see that's matted it down, flat matted it, and one's gloss. So there you go. Yeah. So the web page, and I'll put a link at the bottom of this for the web page where you can buy it, or eBay. Just look for search Alclad on eBay, or you can do a straight order at sales@alclad.co.uk. Right, now Buccaneer time again, because that was a bit early. We have our Buck. She is looking good in her ALCE 024 Desert Pink. Like I said, the Pirates we've got, which is in my book, because I've lost the page now because I took the decals out. But it's Operation Granby. And I was really excited to see I could use the Desert Pink on this. The S2B. The kit itself, for the money, is absolutely superb. And I'd make another one. I'm glad about that, Randy. I'm glad you sort of sussed it out. But yeah, so I'll make another one, wings up. But I love the way the Buccaneer looks. I can't ever remember seeing one in flight, personally. But she's really, really nice. We've got the underneath. The wheel wells are all done. All the undercarriage is done. The gear doors are done. Excuse me. Hopefully this weekend, decals, everything else. Yeah, I haven't built the Royal Navy one. Young Mick Burr built that and made a lovely, lovely job of it and looked really good. So I was well chuffed with when I brought out the RAF version. I mean, I could build one. But yeah, so that's it. The weathering is simple with the exhaust nozzles. So there wasn't a lot of weathering done, although I made this fairly dirty because it was in Iraq. I've done it at the end of Iraq War, not the beginning, simply because I like a little bit of detail put on it. I might have that white balance a bit too high, but we'll sort that out for next week. But yeah, she's got the detail done. The hook is done. And I'm very, very chuffed with it. So yeah, that's cool. I'd like to see it, Simon. Be good. I have many tattoos myself, although I hide them up. I don't show them. Sorry, no, that is the 172nd, Randy. I wish I did bring out a new tooled 148. That'd be fantastic. It'd be a big model. I have a 172 Eagle up there, which is, I know, is a massive aircraft. It's going to be a bit dusty because I forgot the dust. Oh dear. It's very dusty. I need to dust. Bear with me. Before I show you this. But just a size comparison, really. There's an Eagle covered in dust. This one's been in dry storage on the bone in the boneyard. So right, put that there. There you go. There's an Eagle, and there is a Buccaneer. So that they are both very, very large aircraft in 1/5 I need to build another one of these. This was the GWH version, and I think I rushed it a little bit. But I'll build another one at some point. It's a bit dusty. Right, fellas. I've been here an hour. I'll do a draw. I'll DM you, and we'll get you set out to you. And Rob's going to shoot me for doing that, but there you go. And we'll be here the same place, same time next week. And if we make 20, I'll do another one. I'll get shot, but there you go. Yeah, you can always check out. Thanks, Richard. I'm not very good at plugging myself, mate. That's not what I'm about, to be honest. I'm a bit shy, and you know what it's like. I mean, how long is it since you told me to get in front of a camera, mate? But I'm getting more confident, and I can talk for England. So anyway, as Fred just says, great. Thanks, Stephen. Really much appreciated it. So stay safe, everybody. Look after yourselves. Be nice to each other. give MD Model Works a look. That's modelworks.com, mdmodelworks.com. Have a look at that. You'll see some of the builds I've done over the years when they were fresh and clean. I do have a display cabinet over there, but there's just not enough room. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for coming to see me. I really look forward to it. Look forward to PM1. Yeah, all right, mate. We'll see. If Lynn draws you, that will be it. We'll see. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I much appreciate it. You coming to see us. And it's getting better and better each week. Now, just a quickie before I do go, if you want me to do something, just send me a message and I'll do it for you all. That's great. All right. Thanks, guys. See you again soon. All the best from me, Alclad, and Rob. He's about somewhere, I expect. So take it easy. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now.